Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. I am Jessica. I'm going to be leading you all through your core workout today. In the description is the Spotify playlist. I'm using my Bluetooth headphones because you're able to hear me and also watch me while listening to the Spotify playlist, or you can put on your own. I'm going to put it in the chat too. So if you want to follow along with me, you can. Just did that. Yeah. All you'll need today is your beautiful self, your mat, and a towel, just for some abs. So on that note, we'll get started. So I'm just starting on the first song on that Spotify playlist. And we'll start today in child's pose at the back of your mat. So spread your knees wide at the back of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch and then send your hips straight back towards your heels. Start to walk your fingertips all the way towards the front of your mat and let your forehead rest. Start to rock side to side. Get in to those nitty-gritty hip flexors. And allow your entire body to just lengthen out. Take one deep inhale in through your nose. Hold it at the top. And then open mouth as you release that breath out. Now take another deep inhale in through your nose. This time visualize your breath coming all the way up through your fingertips, up the back of your arms, then hold it at the top. Create that expansion through your lungs, your diaphragm. Feel your belly expand. And then release that breath out your mouth, letting that breath visualize all the way up the back of your spine. Now begin to zip up your lips and use your Ujjayi breath, which is breathing in and out your nose. This is your breath of fire, of heat that will guide your movements throughout the next 45 minutes. But during that core portion, or when you seem to get a little sweaty, use that open mouth exhale to release some heat from your body. And always feel free to come back to child's pose, the resting pose you're in. Now begin to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat and place your left palm on top of your right. Now take your left ear to your mat, gaze underneath your right tricep, and then sink your hips towards your left heel. So really stretching through your entire left side body. And begin here to think about your intention for your practice. Why did you show up on your mat this morning? What will you focus your time, your energy, your strength on? One more deep inhale through your fingertips. And then exhale as you let that breath go out your left side body. Now start to walk your hands over to the opposite side of your mat. This time, place your right palm on top of your left. Anchor your right ear into your mat and then gaze underneath your left tricep. This time, breathe through your right side body. Sink all your weight over towards your right heel. Now, the intention I share with you this week that I invite you to take on as well is to reset. A lot of us, almost, I would say everybody, is getting a little uncomfortable. A lot is going on. A lot of us are forced to stay in our houses. And I challenge you to reset, to begin a new routine rather than dread on what you can't do. Focus on those things you can do, like moving your body, sweating a little bit, and staying healthy. Now take one more deep inhale in. Exhale as you release that breath out. Now begin to walk your hands back towards the center of your mat. And then inhale, tabletop pose. So now stack your shoulders to the right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now inhale, cow pose, drop your belly down. Rotate your shoulders back, your biceps towards the front of you. And then exhale, cat pose, curl your spine. Look in towards your belly button. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly down, and then take the heels of your hands, squeeze them towards your knees. Exhale, cat pose, curl your spine. Look in towards your navel. One more inhale, cow pose, drop your belly down. Exhale, cat pose, curl your spine. Now inhale back to tabletop pose. And then extend your right arm forward, tuck your toes behind you, and take your left leg towards the back. Now point your toes down towards your mat, yes. So internally rotate your leg. And now shift your shoulder again so it's right over your wrist. Start to feel your core engage right here. One more inhale in. Exhale, crunch in elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, crunching. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, crunching. Now inhale, lengthen back out and kick your leg back. Grab your foot with your hands. Now option to stay here, option to begin to gaze over your right hand. So just like a dancer's pose, continue to kick into your hand. Allow your core as well as your shoulder blades to just lengthen out. One more inhale in. And then exhale, put your right hand down, swing your left leg behind for a modified side plank. Now frame your ear with your bicep. Feel that long body stretch as you take a deep inhale in. Exhale as you crunch in elbow to knee. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in, just warming up those abs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. And then inhale, lengthen, sweep back to tabletop pose. And then bring your knee back to your mat. Now we'll take big giant hip circles to the right side. So notice where it feels a little bit tight in your body. Maybe your hip flexors, your core, if you're with me on Tuesday. But take very big, deep circles. And notice where it's a little tight in your body, where you're storing a little bit of tension. Maybe take a few breaths to release it right here. Take one more deep inhale in. Exhale, come back to tabletop pose. Now this time, lift your left hand out towards the front, your right foot back, tuck your back toe behind you. Point your right toes towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay here. One more inhale in. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. One more inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. Now inhale, lengthen, grab your back foot, and then gaze over your left shoulder. Now again, make sure your right shoulder stacked over your right wrist. One deep inhale in. Exhale as you gaze over that left shoulder. Now drop your left hand, take your right foot back. Inhale, modified side plank. So inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. Now turn back to tabletop pose. Bring your right knee down. Now one more little warm up. Start to do those giant hip circles. This time to the left side. So noticing again where your body feels tight, and take a few breaths to release and reset. Now one more inhale in. And then one more exhale out. Now inhale, tabletop pose. Tuck your toes, lift your knees off your mat for bear pose. So now spread your fingertips out wide. Dome out your shoulder blades like you're in cat pose. So curl your belly button in. Now take a deep inhale, and as you walk your right foot to the back of your mat, then your left foot back. Now back to bear plank. So bring your right foot in, left foot and hover your knees. We'll repeat that. So it's right, left, in, and in. It's back, in, and in. Yes, so dome out your shoulder blades. Pull your belly button in. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1, bear plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Now right here, begin to pedal out your dog. Bend deep into one knee and the other. Release all those little nicks and cracks from your week out. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Now inhale as you lift your heels off your mat. Come onto the balls of your feet. And then exhale as you slowly sink your heels down. Spiral your inner thighs towards the back of the room. So start to shift all your weight onto the inner arches of your feet, lifting your pinky toes off your mat. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels off your mat. And then exhale, sink them back down. Press through the heels of your hands to send your chest closer towards your thighs. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, take little baby steps to the top of your mat and take on a ragdoll pose. So option interlace your hands above your head if your shoulder blades are feeling a little bit tight. Option to grab opposite elbows. Or option to interlace your hands on the back of your head, avoiding your neck. For whichever method you're doing, make sure you're bending your knees as much as you need to bring your chest all the way toward your thighs, letting the crown of your head fall heavy. Now begin to nod your head yes. Nod your head no. Nod your head yes. You're up at 6:15 with me. You got it. Now shift your weight towards the balls of your feet. Feel your core, your belly start to hold you up, start to engage. Yes, and then feel that lengthening all up your hamstrings. One more inhale in. Exhale it out. Release your hands down. Bend your knees, tuck your chin in towards your chest, and roll up to stand vertebrae by vertebrae. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And then exhale, Samasthiti. Bring your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back and then close your eyes right here. Right here is where you set your intention for your Thursday. How are you going to start today? I challenge you to reset, to begin this new routine. And although it may not be as good in your head to do it on your own home, in your own mat, then being in the studio, reset that intention and just start to figure out a way to really enjoy this new routine. Or you can set an intention of your own. We'll seal our intention this morning with one cleansing breath. So take one big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth, release everything not serving you out your mouth. Now open your eyes. Release your fingertips down at your side. Now inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. And then exhale as you Charlie Angel your fingers. Lean over to the right as you gaze to the left. So stretching through your obliques, your side body on the left. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lean over to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. And then exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, puff your chest forward and out. Inhale, seal your palms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward and down. Let the crown of your head fall heavy right here. Now inhale, halfway lift. Take your hands to your shins or your thighs and then hold right here. Now begin to shift your gaze forward as you lift your heels a little bit off your mat. You're coming onto the balls of your feet. Feel your belly button engage as it holds you up, creating a little bit of balance. And extend the crown of your head forward. Remove those wrinkles from the back of your neck. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step back, and then hold right here. Now, bring your right knee to your left tricep. Give it a little tap. Yes, back to center. Left knee to right tricep. Back to center, you'll alternate here. So it's right, center, left, center. Exhale. Exhale, option to stay here. Option to do a little mountain climber. So it's out and out. So starting to get that heart rate up. Engaging your belly. It's out and out. You've got it. Exhale. You have 8 more here. For 8, 7, last 6. Yes, you can. You have 5 more. Last 4. For 3, high plank in 2. And 1 high plank. Now shift your weight to your big toes. Notice I'm on my tippy toes. And then tuck your elbows in, lower halfway, bring your elbows in. Inhale, high plank, press up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. One more, inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Then all the way down to your mat. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet into your mat like you're a little mermaid. Take your hands right by your armpits and then tense out your hands. Inhale, rise your chest up. Exhale, lower down. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, tuck your elbows behind you. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands a little bit wider. Inhale, rise up. Now drop your right shoulder down, gaze over your left, and then shift all your weight to your right finger pads. Feel that in your right rotator cuff. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down. Shift your weight over to your left finger pads. Gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Now tuck your toes, lift your knees off your mat. Press your hands next to your armpits. Inhale, high plank, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're just going to repeat that a few more times, just warming up our body. So inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Charlie Angel, your fingers. Lean over to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, puff your chest forward. Inhale, rise back up. And then exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step back. Now bring your right knee to your right tricep. Back to center, left to left, back to center, alternate here. So it's right, center, left, center, just working our obliques right here, squeezing as we come forward. For 4, for 3, high plank in 2, and 1 high plank. Shift your weight forward to your big toes, lower halfway. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. I promise I won't make you do this the whole time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, foot to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, mountain pose, ground down through your feet. Reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, Charlie Angel, your fingers, lean to the right, chest forward. Inhale, rise back up, seal your palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. So plant your hands, step or float back. And now you shift your weight to your big toes. You lower halfway. Notice I'm not slouching down. I'm bringing my elbows in towards my ribs. Now inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, send your hips up and back. Take 2 deep breaths right here. 1 more inhaling. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair pose, sink your hips low, sweep your arms overhead, and then hold and breathe right here. Now notice my biceps are framing my ears, but I'm melting my shoulders down my back. You're really engaging your belly by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Now peel your toes off your mat, sink your weight back and down like you're about to sit into a chair behind you. I'll turn this way. You have 3 breaths here. So with every inhale, lengthen your spine. With every exhale, sink a little bit deeper into your chair. 2 more deep breaths. Sit in this discomfort. Focus on your breath to lead you through these difficult poses. 1 more inhaling. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, puff your chest forward. Now inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Option, always just hold that high plank. Now inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Now stick your left heel to your mat, bend your knee, stack your hip. And take those big giant circles, making a big circle with your right knee. Yes, maybe go in one direction, the other, just loosening up that groin on your right, as well as your psoas. Maybe even roll out that ankle, get all those little nicks and cracks out of your system. Now inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hold it there. Now lift it a little bit higher. Dome out your shoulder blades, press into your finger pads. For 4. For 3, sweep it back up. Into, and 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Hold it here for 4. 3, fall in triangle in 2. And 1, kick it out, fall in triangle. So you're coming onto the pinky edge of your right foot and down the inner arch of your left. Now start to make big giant circles with your top arm and create that expansion through your chest. 1 deep inhale in. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Inhale, sweep your right leg back up. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Hold for 4. 3, plant your right hand in between, right foot in between your hands in 2. And 1, inhale, crescent lunge, extend your arms overhead. Now bend deep in your front knee and then hold and breathe right here. Now, make sure your back heel is over your toe mat, your back kneecap up towards the ceiling. Then squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Yes. Now take your hands to your hips, scoop your right hip back, your left hip forward. Start to square your hips towards the front of the room. And then melt your shoulders away from your ears. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, baby back bend, but cover your back knee to your mat. Puff your chest up and out. 2 deep breaths right here. Be in the fire. 1 more inhaling. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, star pose, and start to rock side to side. Lengthen out your hips. Yes. And then exhale, horse pose. Start to rock side to side. Just lengthening out your hip flexors, your groin. Roll your shoulders down your back. Now look at your knees. Make sure they're in the same directions as your toes. And then bend a little bit deeper right here. 2 deep breaths right here. 1 more inhaling. Then exhale out. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. So spin your back heel down. Gaze over your fingertips. Now take your right knee, bend a little bit deeper, and send your right knee towards your pinky toe. Now ground down to the pinky edge of your back foot. And then relax your shoulders again away from your ears. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back and hold right here. Now, put little to no weight in that back hand. If you have the ability, take a bind. Start to press your front leg forward with your left hand. And then reach up and back through your right side body. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Right hand down, left hand up, side plank. So hold here for 4. For 3, high to low plank. Into. And 1, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths right here. 1 more inhaling. Exhale it out. Now inhale, lift your left leg high, sink your right heel into your mat. Bend your knees, stack your hip, take those giant circles to the right and left. Option to roll out that ankle, get all those little mixing cracks out. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, hold it here. For 4, can you bring it a little higher? 3, 2, sweep it back up. In 1, sweep it back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hold it here for 4. 3, kick it out for fallen triangle in 2. And 1, fallen triangle. So I'm on the inner arch of my right foot, pinky edge of my left. And start to make those giant circles with your top arm. Woo. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, put your right hand down. Woo, there goes my headphones. Inhale, lift your left leg high. And then exhale, knee to nose, cheetah squeeze in for 4. For 3, plant your left foot in between your hands in 2. And 1, using your core, yes, plant your left hand foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Now extend your arms overhead, bend deep in your front knee. And hold right here. Now again, press your back heel over your toe mat. Press your back kneecap up towards the ceiling. And then squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Now take your hands to your hips. Scoop your left hip back, your right hip forward. Starting to get sweaty already. And then melt your shoulders away from your ears. Yes. Now take 1 deep inhale in. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Hover your right knee, and then again, squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. 2 deep breaths right here. Be in the fire. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, star pose. Start to rock your hips side to side. Yes, lengthening out. And then exhale, horse pose. Bend deep in your knees. Bring your hands to heart center. I'm going to face you right here. But make sure your knees again are towards your toes. Make sure your knees are wide enough where your knees should not be going over your toes. Make sure your feet are wide enough on your mat. Now take 1 deep inhale in. 1 exhale out. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend deep in that front knee. Gaze over your fingertips and then hold right here. Now, this time, spiral your thighs away from one another. Ground down through that back edge of your foot. And then send your front knee towards your pinky toe. Now, inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back. Hold here. Now, if you can reach that bind, bend a little bit deeper. Using that right hand to guide you down. Yes, be in the fire. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, right hand down, left hand up. Side plank. Yes. Now, this should look like someone's literally pulling your hips up towards the ceiling. Stack shoulder over wrist, gaze up at your top hand. For 4, 3, high to low plank in 2, and 1, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 deep inhale in. Exhale it out. We'll begin the flow right here. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend. Now inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Little pulses here. So it's pulse and pulse. Exhale. Exhale as you lower down. You have 8. 7. Can you get lower? Yes, you can for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. All the way down in 2. And 1 all the way down. First core belly up exercise. High boat pose. So mount your shoulders away from your ears. Now option, take your toes down or lift them up. High boat. Now low boat, squeeze your belly. Look at your toes, maybe even wiggle them. Flex them towards your nose. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. So it's inhale, high, exhale, low. Inhale, exhale. Yes. So keep going right here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You got it. Send all that new air towards your abdominal region. 8, 7, last 6. You have 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, high boat. Now take your hands right by your booty. Yes, so your thumbs are touching the sides of your glutes. Now you're gonna kick out and in, out, and in. Exhale. Exhale. Yes, just burning it out. It's out and in, out, and in. You feel your upper abdominals working here. It's out and in. Exhale. Exhale. You have 8 more. For 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, high boat into, and 1, high boat, low boat, pulse it. It's pulse and pulse. Yes, you can. Exhale. You only have 4 more here. For 4, for 3, all the way down, in 2, and 1. Take your heels to the outside of your mat. Charlie Angel your fingers. Inhale, rise up, roll up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Just giving our psoas, our low back, a break. So it's inhale. Yes. So using your entire abdominal wall to lift you up. Yes, so peel your chin away from your chest. So it's up for 2. Make sure your toes are off your mat. Your heels are on the outer edges. You have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, for 2. 1, hold low, pulse. It's pulse and pulse. Exhale, yes. Exhale, you got to feel your upper abdominals work right here. For 4, for 3, all the way down. Into, and 1, all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest, then stack your knees right over your hips. Create a basket grip behind your head. Bicycle twist right here. But first, bring your right elbow to your left knee. Now, really activate, point your right toe. Now, gaze to the left. For 4, 3, we'll switch it to the other side in 2. And 1, back to center, switch the other side, so point your opposite toe. Now, draw your right shoulder away from your ears. Squeeze your obliques to twist you. You have 4. For 3, we'll speed it up into, and one back to center. So it's right, center, left, center, exhale, center, exhale, center. Notice I'm still pointing the toe that's towards the front of the room. It's out, center, out, center. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. We'll pulse it left. It's pulse, pulse. Yes, you can. Exhale, exhale. For 4, 3, back center, 2, and 1 back to center, opposite side. So it's pulse and pulse, exhale. Press away all those thoughts not serving you for 4. For 3, bring your knees to your chest. In 2, and 1, bring your knees to your chest. Start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Massage out your low back. Whew. And then gain enough momentum, maybe pop back up into chair pose. Yes, feel those abs burning already. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. But stay a few breaths in up dog. Feel your core lengthen out. Now drop your right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop your opposite shoulder down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo. Now inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Now down to your wrist, back up to your elbow, elevator drill. For 8, 7, yes. For 6, 5, final 4. For 3, sweep it back up into, and 1, inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, knee to left elbow, kick it through, fall in triangle. Now this time, option to stay here. Option to take your hand behind your head, your elbow right next to your ear. Start to lift your right foot up. Yes, we're crunching our elbow to our right knee. So it's in and out, in and out. Exhale, yes you can. Exhale, you have 4 more. For 4. For 3, plant your left hand down in 2. And 1, plant your left hand down, inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, Cheeto, hold it here for 4. 3, plant your right foot down in 2. And 1, plant your right foot down, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, rise back up, last one. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, plant your left hand down, right hand up, side plank. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Option, take your top leg up and down, up and down. Exhale. Exhale, option, come to modified side plank like earlier. Just lifting that leg. Yes, so using your external oblique as well as your abductors here for 8, 7, yes you can, woo, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now you're threading your right arm underneath your left. I'm now on my right forearm facing the opposite direction. We're just doing hip lifts down and up. So it's down and up, lower and lift. Exhale, you lift. Exhale, now reset right here. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. Now inhale, rise up. That will get your shoulder right over your elbow. Yes. Now go down and up for 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4, for 3, all the way down in 2, and 1. Now you're coming down just on your right butt cheek. You're locking your arm out. Yes, and we have oblique crunches on the right. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. So it's down and up, lower and lift. Notice I'm just on my right glute. My left glute is not on the ground. Exhale as you lift. Inhale. Exhale. Yes. So intentionally crunch up. Yes, you got it. You have 8, 7, 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Side plank. Whew. Now plant your left hand down. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Right arm high, rather. Side plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Now inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Now down to your wrist. Back up to your elbow. Elevator drill. Repeat that here. So it's down and up. Yes, lower and lift. Exhale as you lift up. So it's down. Exhale. You have 8, 7, 6. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Hold it here for 4, 3. Kick it through in 2, 1. Kick it through. Fall in triangle. Woo! Option, stay here. Chicken arm your top. Chicken leg your top arm. Bring your elbow in front of you. Shift your weight over to your other foot. Now take your left foot up. Squeeze your knee to your elbow. So it's in and out. In and out. Exhale. Exhale. You have 4 more. For 4, 3. Plant your right hand down in 2. And 1. Inhale. Plant your right hand down. Lift your left leg high. Exhale. Knee to nose. Cheetah squeeze. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your left foot down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Hover your right knee. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hover down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side plank. Plant your right hand down, your left hand up. Yes. Now rise all the way up. Take your top leg off, then down. It's up and down. Exhale. So it should feel like someone's pulling you by your side body. It's up and down. Option, come down to your bottom knee. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now thread your left arm. Come onto your left forearm. Inhale, side plank to the right. It's down and up, down and up. Exhale. Exhale. Now again, come all the way down. Bend your knees slightly to shift your shoulder over your elbow. It's down and up, and get right back to it. You have 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, all the way down in 2. And 1, come all the way down. Take your arm a little bit out. It's up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale. Exhale, so working your oblique. It's up and down. Exhale as you lift. Exhale, send all that new air to your abdominal region. It's really important to continue to breathe. Use that open mouth exhale. It's exhale. Exhale, yes, you got it. It's up and down. Exhale as you lift up. For 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. For 2, side plank. In 1, now side plank. Now plant your right hand down, left hand up, side plank. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, side out. Woo. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair pose, sink your hips low. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, eagle on the right. So right arm under, right leg over. Squeeze in towards center line. Send your hips low. We're doing eagle crunches here. So it's down for 2. Up for 2. Woo, down. Then up, yes. So gaze at something not moving. Something in front of you. That's not me. So it's down for 2, then lift back up. For 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, eagle pose. Now take your leg back Airplane with eagle arms. Toe taps down and up, down and up. Exhale. Exhale. You have 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1. Step it back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Now bring your hands to heart center. Little pulses here. Pulse and pulse. Now lower down with your right leg. Lift up with your front. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Start posing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Bend deep in your knees. Yes. You've got it. So, star pose, horse pose. We have oblique twist right here. So it's front, center, back, center, front. Exhale, back, exhale. You have 4. And back. Last 3. And back. Yes, you can. Final 2. And back. Last 1. And back. Yes. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, runner's lunge. Frame your front foot with your hand. And then forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, eagle on the left. So left arm under. Left leg over. Squeeze. We're crunching down for 2 and up for 2. Yes, you can. So it's down for 2, then up for 2. Yes, you can. Gaze at something not moving. And then feel stable through that standing leg. You have 4. Last 3. Shoot your left leg back in 2. And 1. Shoot your left leg back. Yes, airplane with eagle arms. Tap down and up, down and up. 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Step it back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Bring your hands to heart center. Pulse and pulse. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Now take your hands behind your head. It's front, center. Oblique crunch, center. Exhale, center. Exhale, center. So working those external obliques for 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, runner's lunge. Frame your front foot with your hands. Then walk it forward, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, Charlie Angel. Your fingers bend to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, back to center. Bend to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Whew. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo. Now take 1 deep inhale in. 1 exhale out. So we'll finish all our work by 7 o'clock, and then we'll take the last 5 minutes, just lengthen out. If you have to go, that's okay. But what we're gonna do, you're gonna take your knees to your mat, your hands to your towel. You're just going out, then back in. So cleaning your floor. It's out for 2, then back for 2. Yes, so slow and control. Feel that all through your core. So it's out for 2, down for 2. Yeah, have dog hair probably all over this towel for 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more. Last 4. For 3, for 2, and 1. Now bring your feet. You're gonna bring your feet to the towel. You can pick your hands either on the floor or on your mat. We're just punching in and out. So it's crunch in, out, in, and out. Exhale, yes. Exhale, you got it. It's in and out, in and out. Exhale, exhale. You have 4. For 3, back to your mat. In 2. And 1, back to your mat. Back to downward facing dog. Whew, y'all are done with that hard work. We're just gonna stretch it out now. So inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Cross your ankle over, half pigeon on the right. I'm going to the second to last song in that playlist if you guys are following along with me. This is an hour-long playlist. So come back to your breath. Then melt all the way over your shin. Then start to rock side to side. A lot of times we keep that stress in our hip flexors. So I challenge you to start releasing it out. Let it all go right here. And the more you intentionally let go of all that stress, those feelings, those things you can't control, the more you intentionally release it, the better life will start to get. 2 more deep breaths here. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, 3-legged dog. Option to bend your knees, stack your hip. If you'd like to flip your dog and get a little back bend for today, feel free to. You can get into full wheel. Go for it. Feels good to lengthen out your core right here. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale as you meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Now wrap your ankle around your right wrist, half pigeon on the left. So now again, inhale as you sit up straight and tall. And exhale as you fall forward over your front shin. And then again, stay here, start to come back to your breath. Start to rock side to side, getting into those hip flexors, allowing that tension to release. Allowing all those things that we worry about, all our problems, everyone else's problems that we take on, allowing yourself to release it. 2 more deep breaths here. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale as you start to rise up. Tuck your back toe, engage your back leg. Inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your left leg high. Option to bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip your dog. If you want to get upside down again, feel free to get into a full wheel if you haven't. Start to rock forward and back, feeling that tension from your low back, from all that core, start to lengthen up. And then when you're ready, unflip your dog. Knee back in a downward facing dog. Now inhale as you gaze through your hands, and then walk all the way through your hands. Lay onto your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Exhale, happy baby. So stamp the ceiling as you send your knees wide. Now intentionally lift your tailbone off your mat. So send all your air towards your low back to anchor it into your mat. Start to rock side to side. You're alone on your mat. Rock really far left and right. Feel that little massage in your low back. Now inhale as you hug your right knee in towards your chest. Let your left leg out long. Hug it close to you as you inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee over your left thigh. Extend your right arm beside you. My back just cracked a few times. So hopefully yours did too, releasing all that new oxygen. Now intentionally anchor your right shoulder into your mat. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. And then roll back onto your back. Hug your opposite knee into your chest, your left knee, and then extend your right leg out long. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, supine twist, guide your left knee over your thigh, and then extend your left arm out beside you. Anchor your left shoulder into your mat. Gaze over your left hand. If you need a little extra, start to press your left thigh down towards the ground, allowing that space through your torso to twist. Take one more deep inhale in. One more exhale out. Now roll back onto your back and bring your knees into your chest one more time. Hug your nose in towards your knees. Send your tailbone off your mat. Start to just rock side to side in a little ball, giving yourself some gratitude for showing up, for getting up this early with me, to kick some ass, to get your body moving, your body sweating. So easy to just say, I'll do it tomorrow. But you showed up. Give yourself some gratitude. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Lay flat on your mat. Let everything go. And remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Just come back to your breath. When this is over, may we never again take for granted a handshake with a stranger, full shelves at the store, conversations with neighbors, a crowded theater on a Friday night out, the taste of communication, a routine checkup, a school rush each morning, coffee with a friend, the stadium roaring, each deep breath, a boring Tuesday, life itself. When this ends, may we find that we have become more like people we wanted to be. We were called to be, we were hoped to be. And may we stay that way, better for each other because of the worst. But in the meantime, reset and let go of those things you can't control. You're ready to move on with the rest of your Thursday. Start to bring movement back to your body, starting with your breath. So take one big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth as you release that breath out your mouth. And start to wake up of the day feeling a little different than your first. And then roll onto your right side in fetal pose. So bring your knees into your chest. Use your arm as a little pillow and pause right here. We end our practice, each class in Shavasana and corpse pose, the death of our practice. And then roll into fetal pose to represent rebirth, new beginnings. A chance to reset our daily routine rather than dreading on it, getting in our own head, getting upset about those things you can't control. Focus on what you can control. Focus on staying indoors. Focus on moving your body every single day, on getting a sweat, even maybe more time than one. But listen to your body. If your body needs more, give it more. If it needs a rest, let it rest. But just reset your daily routine. Now come up to a seated position, sitting on top of your feet. So bring your knees out in front of you. Roll your shoulders down your back and then close your eyes right here. We'll end our class just with one cleansing breath. So take a deep inhale as you extend your arms overhead, seal your palms together. And then exhale to release that breath out. Have gratitude. Walk with kindness. I'm Jessica. I hope you guys enjoyed this core heavy class. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, anything you would like to see more of, less of. You can find me on Instagram. It's just Jessica_Taroff, I think. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great Thursday. I will see you on Tuesday morning at 6:15 a.m. again if you want to join me. Love y'all.